If you're planning to invest in real estate in Nigeria, this might save you millions. Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Real Estate IQ, where I answer frequently asked questions in real estate, especially the ones people are too confused or scared to ask. If you've ever wondered, is real estate in Nigeria really profitable? Am I about to get scammed? Then this is for you. And today we're starting with one of the biggest questions. Is real estate really profitable in Nigeria? Let me be very honest with you. Real estate is very profitable, but it is not magic money. Let me repeat it. Real estate is really profitable, but it is not magic money. There are three major ways people make money from real estate. Number one, land appreciation. Land appreciation. Land appreciation is when you buy your land at a lower price, you keep it for a period of time, then you sell it at the higher price when the value has increased. Over here, we call it land banking. So land banking, like I just said, is when you buy a land, then you keep it for a period of time, and you resell it at a higher amount. So let's take, for example, you buy a property at an underdeveloped or not yet developed location. You buy it for like 499,000, that's 499,000 or 500,000, and you keep it for like 6 years. That land will definitely get to 20 million, 25 million, depends on the location. So that's one way that people actually make money in real estate. Number two is rental income. If you own a property, you can actually earn steady income from your tenants. Let's say you buy this plot of land and then you build like a mini estate, and then every year you're collecting rent from 30, 40%. That's some good money. That's some good money. Yeah, so number two is rental income. Then another way that people actually get money from real estate is property flipping. What is property flipping? Property flipping is when you buy a land or a property, you develop it, then you resell it at a higher price. Another question people usually ask, what documents should I check before buying land? Now, in real estate, we have different kinds of documents. We have the C of O, we have deed of conveyance or deed of assignment, we have the survey plan, we have governor's consent. First off, you need to ask, is the land registered with the government or it is not registered with the government yet? Because if it's registered with the government, then it has to have a C of O, that's a certificate of occupancy. So when a property has a document as a C of O, the next one is a deed of assignment. If it doesn't have a C of O, that means it's not yet registered, but it's still valid. Then the seller or the company that you are buying from will give you a deed of conveyance. Now, why are they different? A deed of assignment means that the government is assigning a piece of their own land, because it states that all land is owned by the state government. So a deed of assignment, the government is assigning that portion of land that you bought to you for a period of 99 years. While a deed of conveyance, they are actually giving it to you. It's yours. But it's advised that when you get your deed of conveyance, rush to register your land with the government so that you have your C of O. The next document is the survey plan. Now, the survey plan shows the exact location of your land. The exact location, the coordinates, the size, everything that concerns that land, it's going to be there. So you will not now say, oh, somebody is building fence inside my own land. You can actually tell when somebody crosses into your own land from that survey plan. You know the exact size of your plot. Like, let's say you buy 2 plots of land and then it's a very massive estate. The survey plan shows you your exact plot, like the location in that massive land. It shows you your exact blocks. So a survey plan is very, very important. Yes. The next document is the governor's consent. The governor's consent is used when a land or a property has a C of O. For you to resell it, you need that governor's consent. Because, okay, let's say I have a phone and I gave it to somebody, said just use it for 1 month, and then that person wants to sell that phone that I gave him or her. The person will have to come and seek for my consent. Oh, can I buy or can I sell this phone out to somebody? So that's exactly what the governor's consent is. In real estate, it's a document that shows that you can sell this piece of land that has a C of O. The next question I have here is, how can I avoid land scams in Nigeria? This is a very sensitive question. How to avoid land scam in Nigeria? So what I tell people is, go for physical inspections. Before you even do that, have you done your due diligence? Okay, who are you buying from? Where are they located? This land that they want to sell from you, just take the coordinates, go to the Ministry of Land and do your research about this property. Is it truly owned by this person that wants to sell it to me? Those are like the first steps that you need to take. Do your due diligence, number one. Number two, go for physical inspection. Go for physical inspection so that you would see the exact location of this land in case of anything. How to avoid land scam? Ensure that you have the proper documents for that plot of land or that property that you are buying. Ensure you have the proper documents. The next one is always work with verified agents or verified real estate company, because there are a lot of people who would want to collect your money and run. You understand? Buying properties is not like buying clothes. It's something you spend millions to do. So before you buy that property, so that you would not be scammed, do your due diligence. Work with a credible real estate company or agent. The next question I have here is, what does buy and build mean? Yeah, a lot of persons don't understand what buy and build means. So a buy and build property is a land where you buy and you can start your building immediately at your own pace. It's not something, or it's not a property that you buy and you have to keep for a period of years so that there will be development in the area. No. A buy and build land is one that is already developed. Okay, like let's use Port Harcourt here as an example. We have GRA. Any land in GRA is a buy and build land. Why? Because that area is already developed. It's not like buying in deep Eche or Elele. Those are places that are still coming. Yes. So a buy and build property is one that you can buy today and you start your building and then finish up within a year, less than a year, and you start living in it because it already has a good neighborhood. People are already living in that environment. Another question I have here is it better to buy land or a house? So let us break it down. Land, house. Land is cheaper actually than buying a house, but everybody has their own preference. Land is cheaper, land has high appreciation, and it takes time to develop, because there are some places where you can buy a land of 30 million naira, 25 million naira, but there are houses that you get for 300 million naira, 400 million naira. Yes. Now, we're done with the land. Let's talk about houses. Houses are ready to use actually. Yes. They are both good. It has immediate income. That's if you buy it and then you want to rent it, you can just buy a house and you start renting it out. So you're like getting your money back, even though it's not immediately. But the house is more expensive. With a land, you can build whatever you want to your taste. But I don't think you'd actually see a house to your specific taste. You understand? On land, you can build your own house, like custom made. anything that you want in it, but a house is something that has already been built by somebody with the person's taste, and then you want to buy it. But like I said, it's everybody has their own preference, so you can just go with whatever you want to go. Depends on your goal. The next question I have here is, can I start real estate investment with little money? The answer is yes. Yes, you can. You can start real estate with little money. Why? Because there are actually installment plans, payment plans, that you don't have to have the whole money for you to buy a property. You can actually pay in installments, because there are actually installment plans of 0 to 3 months, 0 to 6 months, 0 to 9 months, 0 to 12 months. Yes, so you could pay in installments. You could do cooperative investments where a group, a cooperative comes together and then they purchase a piece, like a massive piece of land, and then every month they deduct from your salary or from your pay to give you that plot of land. So you don't have to have all the money in the world to start real estate investment. You could actually start with that 500,000 naira, 1 million naira, 2 million naira, 5 million naira. You don't have to wait till you have, this land is 30 million, I must have the whole 30 million. No. You could start with 50% upfront payment before you even finish, and then you spread it out maybe within 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 1 year. That's a good one. You don't need millions to start. Just start. So my final question I have here is, how do I verify if a property is genuine? I have few steps here. The first step is to check the survey with professionals. You have to, you need professionals. You need a lawyer, you need your surveyor to, do some of this due diligence for you, because you don't know it all and you cannot do everything on your own. So check the survey plan with professionals. Visit the land, like I said, go for site inspection. Just go. A lot of companies do free site inspection where you go, they'll take you down to the land and show you. The next one is confirm the document. This is why I said you need a lawyer, because there are some things that you would not know, but a lawyer would know. So confirm the documents with your lawyer, go with your lawyer. If you don't have a lawyer, ask the real estate company that you are buying from. If they have a lawyer, they should give you one. Then the next step is to verify the seller. If you're buying from an agent, you need to verify who is this person, who is this person working for. Then if you're buying from a real estate company, you need to verify this company. You understand? So don't trust words, trust facts. I'm very sure that you have enjoyed this episode of Real Estate IQ. I remain your host, Ejike Sharon Ibinago. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button, drop your comments for questions that you'd like me to answer, and I will definitely answer your question on the next episode. See you then.